What's up? My name's Deuces, and today we're going to be making some more Riddim.
Deuces, bitch. Deuces, bitch. Deuces, bitch. Deuces, bitch.
I know, I've been slacking, but I'm back. I'm thinking videos once a week, maybe twice? I don't know. What do you guys want, huh? I'm also thinking about having the community, having you guys be a little bit more involved in what I do. What I mean by that is I want you guys to send me samples. I'm thinking probably either in the Discord or maybe through email. I will put the link in the description for the Discord. What I'm thinking is you guys can send me samples of you talking in the mic, you burping, I don't know. Whatever you want to send me, I will use that in videos for making sounds in Serum, or maybe it's a pre-drop vocal. Who knows? Enough with the rambling. Let's get to today's video. We are going to be looking at some little tips and tricks to help you with your sound design inside of Serum. Let's get it. All right, guys. So we got our Serum, and this is actually one of the sounds that we had from one of my other videos. And we're going to be messing with some stuff here. So firstly, let's turn off all these effects and see what it sounds like. Pretty basic. But now we're going to mess with some filtering. One thing I'd really like to suggest to you guys for like Riddim Sound Design is really experimenting with different types of filters and changing up what it's doing. So for instance, like I'm going to change this to 1/2 to where it's modulating the cutoff of this filter. You know, that's a little extreme, but, you know, we're going to change this a little bit here. Then you can always change like this LFO shape. And just moving things around can really make for some really interesting stuff. And then we're going to go into our effects here and just turn on some stuff. I think I'm going to change this to tube just to kind of some beef. And then I want to mess with some flanger because I was messing around with it a little bit earlier. And I was having a lot of fun with it, getting some really interesting stuff on it. And then I'm going to use LFO 4 to change the depth. Let's try something like that. Super weird. And then one thing you can do is mess with this delay. So I'm going to grab a macro here and put it on here, turn it down a little bit because you don't want to change it too much. But we'll get a little creative here and see what happens. And as you can see, changing it will kind of almost add formants on top as long as you have this mix at 100%. And of course, we're not going to leave the feedback right there. And we probably shouldn't leave that feedback all the way up on the flanger there. So back to I can't speak today. Back to the delay. And it adds like a nice little harmonic formant up in the higher register. Now let's try something with phaser as well. Let's maybe not mess with that, but maybe mess with the depth. Let's try putting this on there just so it like very ever so slightly changes. Alright, so now let's try another filter. Now let's try messing with this filter. We turn the mix down a little bit from LFO 1. Or EQ, because I know, I always like to have that little whippy EQ. Actually, we're going to make our own LFO for that. That way, when it's triggering, it's not going to be the same exact as the volume, because we want it to end a little bit shorter than that. Maybe just turn down a little bit of the frequency. Add our hyper dimension. Now let's see what we got here, just with messing with a little bit of that stuff. I'm going to turn all of these off and the filter. Add the filter back on. All of our effects. So I'm going to be back at it. New tutorials, a new sample pack coming soon. I'm going to have a free version, like a taster pack, and then there's also going to be one that is like the full pack. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that way you can get some better tunes.